Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How do you
What
like
was
that?
that? Zoom mode.
That
Good
was
morning, everybody.
Zoom. Welcome to Mike and Terry's Zoom.
That is a major zoom.
You like it?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. We're
you're
all
like,
messed up.
when you lean in there, you're right up in that camera.
Really?
Yeah, they could see.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
All right, we better not do that, you guys.
Mike.
You guys might start hitting some down. All right, good morning, everybody. Hey, before we get started, I want to do a special thank you to Lloyd, because Lloyd went on to our video this morning and commented and said, Mike, you don't have the live stream set up.
Lloyd saved the day.
So, it's weird because I have every live stream set up all the way through the 24th, but they're all set to private. I have to manually go in and set it to public. So, I'm looking at the camera angle. This is weird. We were trying to adjust it. Anyway.
Wait, what's this week, Kimasabi?
You suggested it. A viewer suggested it.
I did.
Anyway, so I had to manually go in there and change it, and I forgot to do that yesterday. So, let's see. Sure, that's better. Is that better, guys? All right. Well, somebody made the comment.
Now they can see Stink Eye back there
Somebody made the comment yesterday about that because our camera was too high, that when we were looking at the computer, they weren't able to see our eyes. And I don't know why you guys want to see my eyes anyway. It's really, what's it? Here. How's that?
Who was that? Oh, I can't remember her name now.
Oh man.
The with the big eyelashes.
Betty Boop?
No, bigger.
Bigger than Betty Boop?
Yeah, somebody. If you know who I'm talking about, throw it up. I gotta Google it here. Oh, way back in time here.
Way back in time.
I don't know how way back, but yeah,
guys.
I gotta look that one up. I'm seeing if anyone's gonna jump on there and say real quick.
Way back in time, big eye.
I know. If I called my sister, she would know. No.
All right.
Because we used to, Pete, our brother-in-law, used to mimic it. I know.
I got nothing, guys,
you got nothing.
Hey.
That's okay. Tammy Faye. Thank you. And he used to go.
He used to go.
Tammy Faye.
That's not way back. Betty Boop's way older than that. Well, all right. So anyway,
I wasn't making it sound like it was 100 years ago. Thank you, Gene. You saved me. I didn't even have it typed in yet.
All right. That's why you guys are amazing. So, hey, I want to tell you guys something kind of funny, real quick. So, most of you know that my dad came by the other day when we were live, and when it was all over, he says, he walks in here and he says, "Aren't you even going to let the other people talk?" Oh, he had no idea. So anyway, it was just kind of funny. It was a little chuckle for us for the day. So
Lloyd, are you sure Tammy's not your sister? Sister?
Oh, Lloyd Baker.
I don't know how old Tammy Faye is, though. Oh, she's still alive. Now I'm starting to feel bad. I better get off this subject.
All right. By the way, good morning. Look at there talking about the mice.
The mice.
I think most of you guys have watched the video by now. Wow. But hold on, before we get into that, I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. Thank you for being here. Monday. This is the last Monday before Christmas. It's a crazy week. So, it's going to be just busy for everybody. So we appreciate you guys being here today, spending your time with us. And
it's like 3 days left. 3 full days left till Christmas Eve.
Well, it depends on how you count it, but yes.
Oh yeah. No, I guess 4.
So our store is open tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we're going to actually close for 4 days, which is just unheard of for us. We don't do that. So we're going to take Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday are normal close days for us anyway. So it's going to be like a little mini vacation. So
if I didn't love my job so much, I'd probably just sell it because I wouldn't want to go back.
After only 4 days off?
That's a possibility.
Who all do we have here today, though? Hey, and you know what? Whoa, there goes that thing.
Darn you, stop it.
I wanted to just say, and I have no idea if this person is here yet, but I just want to say thank you to Shailene Jacks, our newest official coffee crew member.
Shailene.
She joined yesterday. So lots of people.
I'm going, what's your problem? What's up? So I'm just kind of going up here. So, oh, was it really Adam started it all off this morning on here?
No, you were only on top. You got to go click it to view all.
Oh, now you tell me that. So, good morning.
Sorry, Adam, you didn't start it.
Here, I better give him the controller back.
Go like this. I'm gonna have it all set up for you. Live chat. And this is gonna go.
Don't you guys agree? He should have had that ready
there you
before. Go. Okay. So Jeff started it.
All right.
Jeff was the first one out of the gate this morning. Okay. Good morning, Jeff, Carolyn, Rudy. He does. He always does.
I'm always watching you guys.
He's watching everything. Sean Noel, Carolyn, Corinne, Lloyd, Corianne. You know, I think I'm gonna have to like send her $1 every time I do that wrong.
Don't do that because you do it every day. We're gonna go broke.
She says, "Sounds good to me."
Okay, keep going.
Corianne. I can't remember. I said, Lloyd, you're confusing me. No interruptions. Renee. You can jump in anytime.
No, Mike. You said no interruptions. Sean Noel. Marie.
We saw Carolyn, Marie. Oh my gosh, so many. And the mice. We got good morning to the mice. Dean. Paula, how is everyone doing? We're just going to start skipping down really fast. Lewis, Polly. If I miss you, I'm sorry. We're going to scroll fast because we got a lot to tell you guys today. Holly.
Jean.
Okay, Jean. You got Jean.
Paula.
See, I scrolled down so fast.
Okay,
so if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Because we got a lot to talk about. And we got to give away money.
That happens before we get here, guys. That's all off the record.
Off the I like
it. Once we get here, that's when it gets serious. So whatever you guys were talking about before, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did kind of skip through it. I know you guys were talking about the mice. You were talking about preppers. And
were they really?
Oh yeah, well, like
that.
Adam says, I'm not a prepper, but there's so much stuff in there I would have kept for camping. And you know, we did keep our fair share of stuff out of there. The majority, though, was either sold or is offered for sale now, or we still have stuff that still has to be listed. All the chemical suits went onto eBay. The respirator went onto eBay. The earplugs. There's a lot of eBay stuff there. There's more stuff that's still got to go to eBay. But most of it was local. A lot of you have made comments about the food. So any food that was not expired, I can't say any food that was not expired. A lot of the food that was not expired went on the shelf in our store. And there's a whole bunch more food that still has to be sorted. A lot of it will be donated, you guys. I know so many people have made comments about, well, donate it, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we're not throwing that away, but we're not going to use it for ourselves, or maybe it's not worth us putting on the shelf in our store. So, yes, that stuff will be donated. I just kind of wanted to clear that up because a lot of people were talking about it. And those little mice are still alive. I didn't smash any of those little rascals, even though
I just read. No.
I thought about it.
No, but man, they sure made me scream. I just caught Christina McWhorter. Christine McWhorter, if I got it correctly. The storage unit that you cleaned out that you thought was a prepper unit was a drug supply unit. Those are the items they used to cook meth or do moonshine, and the hemp seeds was to grow marijuana. So let me break that down a little bit here. The hemp seeds is...
We didn't have hemp seeds.
There was the one bag of... It was
a smoking herb.
It was a smoking herb. And even...
It wasn't seeds, though.
No.
It was actually like tobacco.
But to go over the hemp seeds, that is legal here in Oregon. So it is not uncommon to find just not small amounts, but very large amounts in lockers here. So if you ever caught us on a video and all of a sudden there's this big amount we find, it's unfortunately, there's been big bags like
we have found our share of marijuana.
So moving on.
Of it.
Okay, moving on from that one. The prepping part is it's everything that preppers do put together. the water filters, the water, the food, the camping, all the propane. All of that stuff is what they use for emergency purposes. When what's it called? The SHTF.
There you go.
There you go. SHTF hits. Yeah. So,
you know when it
hits the fan.
So we'll just leave it at that.
That's really like what a lot of preppers will have across the board is all those supplies that were there. What put it off to the extra level is him with the chemical part, with the suits and the masks and all of that. So yeah, you can actually Google different ones for preppers and get some ideas, and you'll see everything that was more or less just there is what you will see. So
we actually found some books in there, you guys, and we didn't. There's a lot of stuff that we found that wasn't on the video because we fine-tuned, sorted all this stuff later. But
the crates that I wouldn't look through because of the mice.
Yeah, there was actually some books in the bottom of one of those that were survival books, but they had so much mouse urine on them that they were thrown away. They were no good. There was no way to clean them, but there was no doubt in our minds that that's what this guy
board games. This guy was themselves entertained and
preparing for
bugging out and hiding out.
Correct. So
yep. Yeah. So let's see, where else are we here? If you guys have any questions though about that unit and you've already watched, I mean, that was definitely Terry with that much. Tracy. It was going to end up on top of the freezer. Tracy, I feel like I was going to jump on top of that freezer with those mice. Oh my god!
This is not our first mouse rodeo with Terry,
no,
you guys.
And I always run and scream, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And then my heart starts racing, and I feel all jittery inside, and I'm just like, I don't want to go back in there.
You're scared to open anything after that, but
I am.
The unfortunate circumstance about that is when you do get into a storage locker like that has those critters in it, there's so much stuff that actually ends up getting ruined because they chew it up or they, it's just ruined with urine. You can only clean it so much stuff. So it is unfortunate that you get into those situations. Yeah. But
if you're ever going to have a storage locker, absolutely, positively, do not store food in it.
Do not
store food. I don't care if it's even in containers. Do not do it. They will chew through anything. And rats too. Rats will come into.
It's one thing if you got canned goods.
Yeah,
anything
one thing. But
beyond that, they will find it.
They do find it.
So let's talk about this coffee because I'm kind of excited about it.
Okay, go for it.
I just took my first sip, and today's going to be a good day for this coffee, guys, because we're pretty tired. Green Mountain Dark Magic Dark Roast Coffee, and it's, you know what? I brewed a big cup, you guys. I first hit 10 ounce, and then I just went ahead and added another 6 ounce. So it actually kind of watered it down just a little bit, but it's good. I like it.
I like it. I do. I like it so far too, and I need this strong coffee here. So Lewis says sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I will say that most of the Green Mountain coffees we've tried have been good. I believe that they make good coffee. I do like them.
Exactly. Lewis says if they were two preppers, they would have sealed food in bins or changed it out so not expired. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's so let me add some info into that. Yes, the problem is, and I don't know if it had something to do with search warrants, but the problem is all that stuff was in bins. Somebody had been in there digging around in that unit and had opened those bins and left them open. Because the owner, we already put it out there. The owner was murdered. And because of that, that unit had sat there for, according to the manager, for several years as it went through, investigations and court cases and all of this. That's probably why a lot of that was long expired because it had been there a long time. Mm-hmm. So we don't know every detail, but that's, what we have gathered. So it kind of, you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you said, they would have had it sealed in bins, but somebody, and we don't know if it was police or we have no idea who, somebody had been in there digging. We found a lot of lids that didn't even have containers for them, just lids laying there. And then we had containers that had no lids, that didn't match up to any of the lids that were in there. So somebody had taken stuff out, and that may have been stuff that was confiscated as evidence. Yeah. We don't know.
And we're wondering if there was any guns in there, and those were taken out through the search warrant also. So, because all that stuff would have ended up in the court case.
Correct. So yeah. So there's, there's still a lot of missing links, but if you kind of start matching those puzzle pieces up, it starts to all add together.
It's really amazing how, this one we would not have had any idea about if the manager didn't tell us about it.
No, we wouldn't have known.
Managers are really good about telling you usually if you ask,
well,
they'll usually, if they know you well enough, they'll start talking.
That's the thing for us.
If they don't know you, they won't talk. And, but you can usually put 2 and 2 together just with the paperwork and information because there's always a paper trail usually. This one did not even have a paper trail in it. There was zero.
There was one item that we found that had a name on it.
And it was a Costco card.
And we looked the name up, and bingo, we found all the news articles. We will not share that with you guys, sorry.
Detective Mike and Terry for hire.
What?
RL says Detective Mike and Terry for hire.
So so when we found that Costco card with that name and we Googled it, it did. It all popped up, everything. The manager's story matched up. It was overwhelming. And I mean, I'll tell you guys because it wasn't in the video, but we originally said that the dude was murdered and blah, blah, blah. And then Terry says, oh, yeah, but he murdered 3 people. Didn't you hear that? And I said, yeah, but I wasn't going to tell her. But turns out it was 4, guys. So, yeah, crazy, crazy world. You just never know. You go buy the storage unit, you just don't know. Yeah. You have no idea. So, anyway, I'm glad everybody got a kick out of those mice and all that stuff we found.
And I probably shouldn't even say it.
You're right, Marie. Pew-pews. Not many people say
that. No, but I'll go ahead and say it because I really doubt this will ever go out there far enough. But the person that did it, I'll just put it this way: they were related to the person who was on there. So it wasn't random.
On the contents of the unit. It was not a random.
No, they were both actually on the unit. The murder was labeled as second on the locker, and he did it to the first person on the locker without going into too much info there.
All right,
so
there
we don't know if afterwards he was also in there, was a talk to. So moving on from that one, I got glitter all over my shirt.
Can you see it on the camera?
Yeah,
Can you guys
and
see
it's kind of freaking me out. It looks like if I sit there this way, looks like I got on my view. It looks like I got all these little lints all over me.
Man, we gotta get
and it's glitter sparkles, so it's kind of a distraction there. So we went over the coffee, the mice chasing Terry.
Okay,
that was an interesting one. Let me see here. I wanted to say it's 4 days till Christmas, roughly, till the 24th. Yeah, and so if you have not had a chance to have your Christmas movie fix in yet because you've been too busy, or you just love to watch Christmas movies, whatever, we're going to run down real quick the top 10 Christmas movies.
Wow.
And we will start with number 10. Number 10 is The Santa Claus. That's a pretty good movie.
That's number 10. Okay, we're going down.
That's what I mean, yeah. Number 9, White Christmas.
Classic, guys.
I like it. I don't mind watching that one. Not my top favorite, but I like it. Number 8, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Really?
That would be Mike. Mike would probably like that.
I loved the Muppets when I was a kid, man. I watched them like every day.
Remember in Disneyland, the Muppet Theater?
Sidetracked here.
Okay, sorry. Number 7, The Snowman.
The Snowman. What's the year on it? Does it tell you?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 6, Miracle on 34th Street.
That's, you know what? That's one of the all-time forever classic. I mean, that one will never go away.
Yep, it will. Number 5, It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. I do. Mike gets bored with it, so we don't watch it together. Number 4, Love Actually. What, Mommy? What is Love Actually? It's a
man.
Christmas love success movie.
It is. Okay, all right.
Maybe you should watch it. It's
should.
Christmas. You should love me, and we need success in our business. So there you go.
Die Hard better be on that list. You know, it's funny how Die Hard and Gremlins and they're considered Christmas movies. They're really not Christmas. They're in the setting of Christmas time. But anyway, keep going. Okay.
So I don't know what Love Actually is. That's the name of the movie. Love Actually. That was number 4.
That sounded.
It sounds like this was almost like a mix-up.
No, did that sound terrible?
What? Love
You're
Actually?
going to have to rewind this and watch it tomorrow. Terry says, I don't know what love actually is. Wow, that makes me feel bad.
Well, then you better start playing the role of It's a Wonderful Life like I just said 30 seconds ago.
So the movie is literally called, guys, Love Actually.
Yeah, it's literally
So anybody that is
Actually.
familiar with that movie, leave us a comment. Let us know.
You guys know what that is?
We don't know that one.
No, I don't have to look that one up.
And that's number 4.
Yeah. Number 3, The Grinch.
Yes! Love that movie.
Yeah. Number 2, Elf.
Oh, now that's one of my favorites.
Yes. And my elf socks are on their way.
Okay, what's the number 1?
Elf socks.
Elf is number 2. What is number 1?
Number 1, Home Alone.
What?
Kathy, you got it. Where
are you kidding me?
Yeah, where's Christmas Vacation on here?
Where's the Christmas Story? You'll shoot your eye out with the Red Ryder and all that. It's like, wow, how can that not be on there? Who the heck did this poll?
Okay, film series people would most want to watch over Christmas. Adam, number out of 10. Number 5 is Die Hard. 16% for Die Hard.
But these are just movies people would watch over Christmas Vacation.
Correct.
So there was all kinds of stuff. I peeked over, guys. There's like Jurassic Park.
There's all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Just Pirates of the Caribbean was on there.
Was it really?
So they're not actually
James
Christmas
Bond.
movies. They're just movies that people really like to watch.
So that's interesting. So Mike, I think you just need to watch.
Get them on. Hit that thumbs up, people. We appreciate it.
Watch.
What am I going to watch?
Now you got me stuck on A Christmas Story.
We were supposed to watch
It's a Wonderful Life.
We were supposed to watch a movie last night, guys, and then we got sucked into watching some YouTube videos and let's see, we watched Pallet, Jackin, we watched who was that other guy?
Oh my gosh, the guy.
Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. If any of you guys that watch any storage unit people, this guy, Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, I don't want to ruin the whole surprise, but they went to a store and they bought like 48 bazillion toys, you guys, and they did this huge toy giveaway. So if you guys haven't seen that or you don't watch him or whatever, just go look him up and go watch that because it was very impressive.
It was
very
impressive. Super impressive.
And you don't have to like his channel. You don't have to ever go back and watch him again.
That's the first time I've watched him.
Maybe he doesn't do anything for you at all, but that video itself was super impressive. Wow.
If you saw, yep, Jamie, it was. And their thing was they were going to go into the store and buy out every toy within a couple of hours. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So you got to get on there and watch. It's about 30 minutes, so definitely have some time after you watch ours, of course.
Jamie, I got your email last night. That box sounded awesome, and we're supposed to have more coming this week, man. I cannot wait to get. I hope we get some of the stuff that you got. So
I know. You should see where ours are at right now.
That sounded really awesome. I don't even have my phone over there, but it sounded like it was a good box. Sorry I didn't get back to you yet. But I did get your email, so I just want you to know that.
We were beat yesterday. That was
crazy, you guys. It took me a long time to edit that storage unit video because it was actually a lot of different clips. Every time we would find a mouse, the camera would get shut off, and I'd have to splice all these things together. So it was kind of a crazy
screaming and running,
a crazy video to edit, but.
Let me pull up our national.
Oh, okay. Jamie says they sell all of their random storage unit stuff at garage sales for $1, and then they use all that money for that. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Wait, they use all that money to
buy the toys.
Oh, gotcha.
Focus here.
Oh, you know what? I thought you meant Jamie sells all of her random stuff.
When we bought bazillions of storage units, we had some of the biggest, most massive yard sales. I mean, we would have people come from all over. People would line up. We sold, I mean, massive amounts of stuff. And we sold it for very fair prices. You know, and there was people that say, oh, I hate having yard sales. I only make like $40 or I only make $150. You guys, we would clear $5,000-$6,000 in a weekend, you know, and that's why, you know, and that. Now the other side of it was, you know, is that it was the most exhausting amount of work that you could ever cram into 2 days or 3 days or whatever, but it paid for it in the end.
It did.
I could totally see, and we sold a lot of dollar items, you know, $1 here, $2 there, whatever. Well, I can totally see where they would be able to do that and get that money to do
that's awesome.
That toy drive like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea too, actually. And then at the end, we would just things that weren't of like a big value that we did not want to put back. And usually we didn't have a lot to put back. We would just leave it out there and we would put a post up, you know, saying in the next 2 hours, everything free. You know, just come get it. And the very first time we did it, man, I am not kidding you. Those cars, I swear they came almost skidding in at one moment.
Crazy.
It was insane.
I rope it off. I don't let people come in.
These people would just shove every nook and cranny in their vehicle to take it for free. It was just, we were just sit there and go, wow. I mean, it would blow our minds. Yeah.
So Felix, is that his name? Felix? Felix says he makes, I'm not sure, made $1,500 at your first yard sale. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Nicely done. That's a great start.
That is.
And if that's the first time you've ever done a yard sale, now you know. It's like, you know what people are looking for. You know how to price it.
Yep.
And you also know how much work it is. Vicky, she says they clear $2,000 to $3,000. See, you get it. That's how you do it. You know, you don't put your used Tupperware lids out there and your old used socks. It's amazing what you see people try to sell at yard sales, and then they say, "Oh, I don't make any money." You know, you have to do it the right way.
I don't want your used socks.
You have to do it the right way.
You might have fungus feet.
Paula laughed when I yelled boom and you jumped out of your skin.
He's so loud and it scares me sometimes, especially now that I'm already jittery with mice running around. And I remember even at the beginning, as I warned you, on that video, I said, there's a lot of food in here. Mike's like, there's probably going to be mice in here. And I said, I'm going to scream. I make noise. And I already knew. You should have stopped. Only one time we've done over 3,000 lockers. We've quit counting after that. It's too hard to even keep track now. But there was only one time this happened to us, and there was a rat.
That's a true story, guys.
And this was up in
Tacoma, Washington. Guys, we were like 500 miles from home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. And we did it in a 1-day run.
One run, truck and trailer load.
And we were down to the very end. Let's get out of this area. And when we found poker chips, like actual casino chips. And the casino was only like half an hour away. So we sold them off to the manager at a discount price, and she said she would just stop on her way home.
Yeah, and she's all just stop at the casino on the way home, and I'll cash them in.
Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. It was like, I don't know, like $160 or whatever. We said, how about $100? And she says, done. And we're like, done. We don't have to stop now. So one item left, and it was a mattress. And Mike was getting ready to go pull the mattress out, and he says, I said, do you need my help? And he said, no, not on this one. And I said, okay. And so I was standing outside.
Standing straight up like this.
I was right outside the locker door. And so say if this is we'll do it this way. Say if this is the mattress standing up. Mike's right here. Here comes this mouse and just goes, or this rat and just goes, whoosh, and drops right down in front of Mike.
That thing flew off there like a flying squirrel, guys. Holy smokes. And that thing slap hit the cement and took off running.
Mike yells. I scream and turn around. I start running. I swear I actually did. I hurdled the tongue of the trailer and I was gone. Mike says
she went over that trailer, you guys, like, well, who is that? That Olympian runner, Carl Lewis or whatever. I mean, it was crazy. And then the rat. I never knew this could happen. That rat literally ran up the steel stud, you guys, and then he kept slipping and falling off. But eventually, he got all the way up the steel stud. And you know how they have? I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the steel studs have holes for the side, whatever the runners are that go sideways. So some of them are empty because they're not used. He actually climbed in there and he had his beady little face poking out of there as I finished getting that mattress out of there, and he was sitting there watching all that little creepy little rascal.
Kelby, I could not run fast enough, and Mike's saying to me, I need you to come over here and help me lift this. I think onto the back of
I was like, I can't get it. Was like a king size mattress.
I said, no, no way.
I can't move this myself.
No way am I coming near that unit. That dang rat. He kept climbing up that thing. When he'd fall, I'd just hear this smack, and then he'd run and he'd run back again. Sometimes he'd run in a circle in there, but then he'd climb back up. And I went, no way am I coming near there.
Paula says, I'm not afraid of them. They can make you jump in surprise. And that's the same with me. I'm not afraid of them at all. I mean, I'll just pick them up, whatever. But you guys saw me when I opened that one box. That box was a complete box of rubber boots. And I opened the one flap, I opened the other flap, and I opened the other one. And that little rascal was sitting there on his back feet, up like this, and he's looking at me. Of course, when I opened the flap, and all I see is these beady little eyes staring at me, I did. I jumped back. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What gets me is they're so small. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess if they're bigger, that'd freak me out more. But they move so fast in that darn tail. That tail
would beat my pants.
I just hate those little. I hate those tails.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a snake. I don't like a snake because they're just. It's like a tail of a. No.
Yeah,
Nope.
They're. I mean, I don't mind. The mice don't bug me, so I don't like rats, so they're just gross.
Oh gosh. So Tracy's afraid.
Haskell the rascal.
Poor Haskell. He's not here to defend himself.
I know he's not here today, is he? Oh man, hey, we gotta do a giveaway, you guys.
We do. And Tracy, she's afraid of spiders. So if you went to, like, say, Australia, where they got some giant spiders, Tracy.
No. You know what? I used to manage the warehouse and shipping and receiving department for pretty decent sized manufacturing company, and they moved all the operations overseas to the Philippines. And so our research and development team had to go over to the Philippines to help set up the machines and the equipment, and and just get everything up and running and make sure that it was all, the quality standards were right and all this. And those guys were emailing pictures back to the office of spiders on the wall, you guys, that were like this big.
Oh, no.
And I said I would never sleep. This was like in their hotel room.
I would never sleep.
I would never sleep, ever. Ever.
This would be Terry.
I would be in prison in the Philippines for arson. That's what it would happen.
This would be me. I'd probably be if I was in my hotel room, I'd probably, after I kind of looked around the room a little bit, I'd probably go hide in the bathroom with the shoe, because I wouldn't have anything else to beat them with. And I'd probably actually crawl in the bathtub and stay in there all night. I couldn't do it.
I saw a thing on.
Oh man, Alice, they got huge rats there too.
Oh my gosh, I've seen a thing on the news here recently. On MSN, I don't remember where this was at, but some lady kept hearing sounds. And make a long story short, you guys, I don't think they called it exterminator or what, but turns out this person had, like, I don't even remember. It was like 150 rattlesnakes living under their house.
No.
Yeah. You know what homeowners insurance is for? Because there's nothing that a jug of diesel and a torch would not take care of. Because there is no way I would be done, you guys. I love my house, but I would
Can
check
we
out.
talk about that first? I don't know if I want to burn my house down. Adam would say, "I'll come help you, Mike."
Yeah, you don't like snakes.
No,
You don't
I'd
like
be
snakes.
gone.
No,
No.
it'd be.
John just jumped on. Thank you, John. It was a good locker.
Oh, hi, John.
It was that was a story. You know, I think for what we know, that is actually our second murder locker. Our first one was probably like, I don't know, how long ago do you think that was? 15,
The first one was a little bit different. The first
17
one,
years ago, maybe.
Yeah, probably pushing 20. The first one was.
Well, this one was a really sad one.
It was the father of a murder victim, and the guy spent his entire life
like 20 years
trying to investigate and just trying to figure out what
happened
to solve it. We'll just put it that way. But we had case files, very detailed case files, you guys, with all the autopsy records and it was bad. It was stuff that you just no average person needs to ever see in their life. There's just some things you cannot unsee. I don't care how much bleach you pour in your eyes, it is not going to happen.
You cannot unsee. Yes.
So,
and you know what? That one graph picture,
I'll never forget that.
I will never forget that with all of the wound marks.
No. So yeah. It's there's a lot of people.
It was very sad.
It was a lot of people that say
super sad.
Oh, I think that'd be so exciting to do storage in it. And it can be, you guys. Then there's other sides of it. There's the mice, and there's the nastiness, and there's the garbage. And you would not believe what people will store.
Oh, it's gross.
We've literally bought units before where that's all that was in there was bags of garbage.
It's gross. Yeah.
But there's the other side is we found urns with loved ones, and
our first urn, the first urn. I didn't even know what it was. It was just like a metal container taped shut, and it was heavy. And my first thought was, what's in here? Could there be some coins or something in here? What's in here? And so I'm trying to open it, and I can't get this thing open. And I flipped it over to try to lever it, and it says something like mortuary. And I went, there goes Terry screaming again. Not like this thing's gonna hurt me at all, but it caught me so off guard. And then that was our first one ever, and I think we found like 3 or 4 that summer, where it was just like we were.
That was Linda.
It was Linda, I know, because I said if we won the lottery that night, we were gonna give Linda a proper burial. Yeah. So. Yeah, because we felt really bad that she had to spend the rest of her time in a storage locker. That was sad, and then going off to an auction.
You're right, Corey.
Yeah,
that's always been our question: is how do people? And I get it, And there was a thing I saw a while back here on Facebook. A person was on Facebook and they were pleading, saying, "Please, whoever broke into my car and stole all my stuff, please give it back, because that urn that was in my backpack is my father, or whatever it was, and I don't know, people are down on their luck or whatever, they're living in their car, or I don't know. I mean, we don't know what the situation is, but it's very sad, and it's sad when, when they lose it or whatever. But anyway, so be careful, you guys think you want to go into that business. There's a lot of things that people
can go wrong.
They don't think about, you don't see it. You don't see it on the TV show. And
no,
it's not all.
What about if you find like soiled clothing? Yeah. Yes, that happens.
You know exactly what unit I'm thinking of on that one with the camouflage
pants.
Man, with the camouflage pants.
He twice.
2 pairs of pants in there, guys, that were full.
Yeah, you find so much. But we've also found a tub with full of jewelry, and we were first thinking it was going to be all costume, and we started separating it out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I could tell the difference really easily between real and not real. And from a job I had years ago, I was actually somebody that dealt with jewelry for the company, and so I was teaching Mike that, and I was sitting there on the kitchen floor with this tub full of so much jewelry, thinking, oh my God, we got costume. As I got down in there, I'm like, no way. There is no possible way this is real, all this. And we had so much gold necklaces and bracelets and silver, and
so
it was
money.
it was
It was
like
unbelievable.
and it was this unit was actually smelled of dog. It was not that thrilling. We're barely gonna make our money back, and it was literally the last tub in the corner. And no wonder why they hid it in the back corner or on the ground because of that. So I mean, you absolutely do not know.
You don't. There, you remember that little one we did in the hallway, and every box was just like a little junk, blah blah blah. And in the bottom of that last box, underneath all the papers, I found that men's gold wedding band.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in that
the wedding band
like
paid for the whole unit.
Trunk. It was in a trunk.
No, it was in a cardboard box. That one. But anyway, you know, you don't know. You don't know. But I read that, John, about the person, putting her in the freezer.
What?
I have seen that. We've seen that in the news here before too in the United States, and it's unbelievable.
I know.
It's unbelievable what people will do.
I know.
Hey, let's do a giveaway.
It really is. I know we can sit here and go on and on and on, you guys, with storage locker stories for you, and they're like, make us a video of like a story of storage lockers.
Oh my gosh, Paula.
What
oh
Paula
my gosh, I don't even know if I want to read that. She
says
they don't find many bodies here. Too many pig farms and waterways. Where do you
live, Paula?
Where do you live? I mean,
wow.
So okay.
Yeah. So do you got your numbers up here?
I got the okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this screen.
Haskell's on. Hey! Good morning, Haskell. Just in time for the drawing.
I don't know, Haskell. They gave you a new name, buddy. This is Haskell the Rascal.
Mike loves using that word rascal.
Oh,
and
man.
He says it all the time. That little rascal.
I do.
All over the place. That little rascal. And our grandson, he's 6, and he always tells he started it when he's about 4. He always tells him, Papa, it's not a little rascal. He's not a rascal.
It's it's just a good, clean word, I just like it.
You just like it. Everything is a zipper head or a rascal to Mike. Okay, you got the sheet up?
I like to have
everybody's names up
fun
here.
with my grandkids. Okay, so you guys, trying to move that over.
The boy is getting over his cold. The girl, she was starting to look better, and it shifted.
How come
it's in her sinuses, so we still are not seeing them at this moment. So
I can't get
quick prayers, get those grandkids over this.
I'll just go like this. All right. So we're going to do it like we've done before, guys. We have 150 entries. This is our final drawing, $25 gift card. And hey, Haskell, that's his actual nickname. All right, Haskell the Rascal.
Is it really?
Yeah, he says it right there. So you ready?
Carolyn? Yes, I will. But Carolyn needs to make another song up. I can't sing it on here. I'll get myself in trouble somehow. But we are really, really enjoying your songs that you have.
Yeah, and that little poem you put on there.
Oh my God, I'm loving them.
Oh man, Kathy's grandkids are sick too. It's just it's that time of the year. All we can do, let's all just say prayers and positive thoughts that all these are just little cold bugs and that it all just clears up and goes away. So
at this point, I'm feeling confident for ours that they
sure
were just cold.
I'm sure it is. But, the odds of it, it's still the odds are still in the favor that it's just a little cold. When I was a kid, I spent one Christmas so sick, you guys. I just laid on the carpet next to the Christmas tree. I was like,
it happened.
I didn't even want to open my presents. It was that bad. Turns out I had tonsillitis, and I ended up having my tonsils taken out when I was like 10. But our thoughts really go out to anybody in the world, but just especially the little guys, the kids, and we don't want to see any of them sick for Christmas.
I know Christmas is such a big time for children.
All right, so bring it up.
Okay,
here.
You got your thing going here, and
I'm gonna bring it around here so you guys can see
generator. The generator.
Random number generator. Random number picker or whatever you want to call it.
Push the button because I'm behind it.
So you guys can see we got it set for 1 to 150 because that's how many drawings we have. I'm gonna hit the button.
I don't know if they can see it well from our angle. It's very much of a glare on it. Thank you, Kelby.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Here it goes.
Let's see who we get.
backwards on the screen.
47
Number
or 74?
47.
47.
Okay.
Who's 47? Let me
I'm
get
going
this
to find out. 47.
47.
Who are you going to be? I got these all in
That was probably what the first day
Excel,
or 2 days.
Excel
Second
spreadsheet
day.
here, you guys. Number 47 is Fuchsia Couch. You are our winner.
Congratulations, Fuchsia.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see. I want to see. Are you on here, Fuchsia?
I thought she was.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
Okay. All right. Fuchsia
Okay.
Couch. Send us pop a comment up on there if you're
Let
here.
us know if you're here.
For some reason, I thought I remembered seeing.
Now, if you left early, Fuchsia, it's voided.
Uh-oh. No. So Fuchsia, even if you're not here right now, hopefully you'll watch this on the replay. Send us a message on our Facebook marketplace or business page, or through our email. I believe, if I remember right, Fuchsia has actually bought something from us before, so she's messaged with us before. So
yes,
I'm sure, or no, I don't know if she bought. She was looking for something. She was looking for something. That's right. And she sent me some pictures. Anyway, so hopefully she's
here. Look how awesome all of them are. Look at all of them popping up. Congratulations
I
to
know.
her.
You see, this is why you guys are amazing.
I know.
You guys are amazing.
I know. Carolyn, Mike told me he received the baby pics.
Oh,
and
those are so adorable.
He told me this morning when I was trying to get ready here. So once we get off, he did say, he goes, those are such cute babies. So when we get off here, I am going to go check them out.
She already knew who they're from. I opened the email and she was upstairs, and I said, I've got pictures of amazing little English babies. It's just adorable little pictures. So
I know.
You'll see them afterwards.
Everybody loves, overall, everybody loves babies. And it doesn't matter if it's a human baby or an animal baby, except for mice babies.
Fuchsia's here.
Congratulations, Fuchsia.
Congratulations.
And
send us an email. Our email address is in the description below every video. So send us an email so I have your email address, and that's where the e-gift card will go to. It'll go to that email address.
Okay, so here, people want to see the babies. So is there, and we need, obviously, we would, if it can even be done, because I'm not a tech person, obviously, Carolyn's permission, but you could put a picture up in the community of the babies, right? You can save the picture and then put
I could do that with Carolyn's permission.
With Carolyn's permission,
obviously. So we're gonna wait and see what comes up
and
there.
if not, Carolyn, that is zero pressure.
And if Carolyn says no,
family privacy,
then that's,
so don't worry about it.
You know. So,
yep.
All right.
So, oh my gosh,
DLC's here. I didn't know that.
Yes.
There's so many of you guys, and we love every single one of you guys.
I know, and I can't believe that this time is almost. These coffee mornings are almost over. It will.
I can't believe we're 48
weird.
minutes in.
I know, we gotta get going.
You guys remember when we started this? Terry says it's gonna be 15 to 20 minutes per day. I knew better. I got
answers. I got no answers. I really don't. We gotta go. We gotta go film.
Carolyn says I will double check with my daughter. That's fine, Carolyn. Just
perfect. And
just
again,
send us an email.
Just
send us an email privately and just let us know. No big deal at all.
Yes.
Not a big deal.
So we are going to go film a pallet for the coffee crew. Actually, so the coffee crew, you will get an extra one for Christmas.
So for all of you guys that are in our membership program,
so you guys can watch that one.
Keep your eyes up. There's a very, very special pallet unboxing coming for you guys. So
exactly. We gotta stock the store, finish wrapping the presents, bake the goods. This is gonna be a busy day.
All right. On that note, we gotta go.
There's the day in a nutshell.
All right. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. And if this is the last one that you're able to catch between now and Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Exactly. If you're able to be here for the very last one on Christmas Eve, I will tell you, we have a very special live stream planned for you guys for that
Christmas
day.
Eve. Still at 8:30 in the morning, our time.
It'll be the same time.
It'll still be the same time.
It's going to be awesome.
We're changing it up for you for Christmas.
If you are able to make that one, we will really look forward to seeing you because it's going to be a lot of fun.
So,
okay.
Are you going to be Santa?
Maybe.
I'll be Mrs. Claus. Tiny could be the elf.
Tiny the elf. All right, guys. Have an amazing day, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow.
You guys take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Laugh a lot, and enjoy the holiday season.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.